Hello, boys and girls. It's everyone's favorite goalkeeper, Pasquale. So, I'm chilling out here in the yard at the casa. So, it's springtime. Springtime's hitting hard. It's such a nice day. I wanted to come outside. But my allergies are kind of killing me, man. So I've got the sniffles. So sorry if I'm a little stuffed up and sniffly. So anyway, had a game last night. I think I just made a video yesterday. So my GoPro kind of cracked out. I sent it in to get replaced. So I'm not on my GoPro. I'm just on my phone. And so I didn't get to record. I didn't get to record the game. We played a game last night, which I mentioned on yesterday morning's video. But I guess it was 2 days ago. So anyway, we played a game Tuesday night. I thought the game went pretty good. For the most part. I'm distracted, man. Bug is hovering. Is that a spider or something hovering? Something hovering. That was kind of cool. Anyway. Nature. So, the game went pretty good. It went sideways towards the end. So, where do I start? I felt pretty good about that game for 3 reasons. I'm very pissed off about something, which I'm going to get into. But overall, so there's 3. I have 3. I'll start there. I have 3 takeaways from this game. Okay. Takeaway number 1 is that I played great. Yeah, I played great. So that feels good. Takeaway number 2 is that this team is not losing because of me. I may not be making them win. We're actually not really winning. But we're not losing because of me. And I've wondered about that. And number 3 is that I've realized that we're not losing because of me. So yeah, I got off to a rocky start with this team. I talked about it before, the schedule was all staggered because of rainouts. I had a hard time gelling with people. So I'm over the new guy jitter. And I had a couple bobbles. I mentioned that. 2 absolutely horrible goals that I allowed. I'm over the new guy jitters, okay? I'm over the new guy jitters. I've got it together. I've kind of gelled with the defense. Cool. At my suggestion, we ran the defense differently. We've been going 1, 2, 3, 4 across. So I suggested an old school stopper sweeper formation. I call it stack in the back. We got guy on the left, guy on the right, stopper, sweeper in front of it. So it's keeper, stopper, sweeper, strong down the middle. I dig it. So the guy that I mentioned, the serendipity guy, I bumped into in that coffee shop that I talked about. He ends up being the stopper. I actually thought it was the other way around and he would have been the sweeper, but he's the stopper. I've got a little chemistry with him now, and the sweeper and the guys on both sides. So that's good. The defense is coming together. And hey, dude, I feel like you know what? Pasquale's back, baby. I played a great game. Watch out. All you mofos on all the other teams, you better watch out because Pasquale's back, baby. He played great. I felt good. I'm gelling with my defense. The whole scheme came together. I think that the stack in the back formation helped us a lot. So we went 1-0, 1-0 by halftime, and we lost 4-0 against a team the last time we played them, we lost 9-0. It was 4-0 at halftime. And I looked at some of the statistics. So that team came in second last season, and they have the number 1 scorer and the number 3 scorer and one other scorer in the top 10 on that team. That is the not effing around team, okay? And they have the highest point differential. This is the team that scores the most, okay? And so by halftime, it was only 1-0. The stack in the back defense was working great. I was gelling with the defense. Everything was going great. They scored a goal on me. The number 1 scorer in the league scored a goal on me. It was low and hard and to the right, my right, in the corner. Now, I will say this. It was a stoppable shot. It was a stoppable shot. It was a great shot. But it was a great shot. Okay? So not unstoppable. But it was definitely not a bobble. It was definitely not me choking. It was definitely not a mistake. It was just, hey, I got beat by a great shot. I can live with that. Okay? I was not out there bumbling around, bobbling anything, or any of that crap. Okay? 1-0 at halftime. Second goal, the guy who's the number 3 scorer in the league comes down the right. He's 1 against 2 over here. Puts some moves on, dribbles 2 guys, comes down to the goal line, turns the corner. I'm facing that way. I'm not exactly sure what's coming down the middle because I'm focused over here. It's been a little. He's been dribbling these guys a little bit, so I've focused over here long enough where I don't exactly know what's coming down the middle. I might have glanced anyway, so my focus is like, I'm trying to cover my angle from the post coming out. I'm favoring the cross into the middle to a player that maybe I'm not entirely sure where they are. And the guy just puts a nice shot right into the goal on my side. It's low and hard and on the ground, and it cuts the angle between. He's barely got an angle. It cuts the angle between the first post and the back post perfectly. Like, he's got about a foot to spare on his angle, and he just made it low and hard. Now, once again, that was a stoppable shot. It was. It was also a very good shot. So I got beat by a great shot. I can live with that. Once again, it was not a bobble. It wasn't a mistake. I just got beat by, it's like, hey, are my fullbacks going to do something? When your fullbacks are toying around with somebody and for a little too long, that's vulnerability for your keeper. It's like, do something or don't do something. But when you're kind of like wrestling with them for too long, it gets harder and harder to read, and like the clutter sort of forms around you when you don't take care of straight quick enough. Okay, so 2-0. We're still in this game. That's about halfway. That's about halfway into the second half, okay? By no means is 2-0 a landslide or a butt kicking or anything, especially from the second to last team against the second to best team from last season, okay? This game is under control, okay? So then, I'm trying to figure out how to recount this entirely. I'll just go on and recount the goals. Third goal, one of my guys just takes a dude down in the penalty box, all right? Straight up took him down. I knew it was a penalty the second half. I was like, okay, that's a penalty, all right? Ref gives him a penalty. This is kind of where the game went sideways, but there's another issue that comes into play a lot earlier. I'll get to it after I recount the goals. So, ref gives him a penalty. Now, I don't know if it's the guy who took the guy down or a different player. I don't even know which one of my guys took the guy down, okay? I'm not even sure which guy it was. I know it was a straight-up takedown. So, somebody on my team could have been the guy who took the guy down, could have been someone else, starts arguing with the referee. I'm super not cool with that. Okay, I've talked about that. I actually talked about that on another video that I made a while ago that I haven't actually posted yet. So anyway, so if someone starts arguing with the referee, it's not a penalty. It's like it was a straight up takedown. Okay. And then the referee gets all snarky with him. The referee did get snarky. You were out of line, ref. So the referee is like, something. That's how the rules work. You don't know the rules. Like, go read the rules or shut up. Right? And now my manager gets involved. My manager's like, don't talk to my guys like that. Don't talk to my guys like that. Show us respect. Don't talk to my player like that. And then the player continues arguing with the referee. The referee's arguing with the player. Now the referee's arguing with the manager. Don't talk to me like that. Don't talk to my player like that. Watch it, coach. Blah, blah, blah. And so now two of my guys, are arguing with the referee. It wasn't a penalty kick. Yes, it was. Read the rules. Shut your mouth. Don't talk to my player like that. Don't talk to me like that. So now, the guy who's the number one scorer in the league has placed his ball on the penalty spot. Let me just reiterate the numbers here, okay? 12 yards away. And he's just doing right there, ready to take his penalty kick. The best shooter in the league, the highest scorer from last season, okay? He's just standing there, and he knows what he's doing. He doesn't have this big run-up. He's about 3 or 4 steps back. This dude means business. He is about scoring goals. He's like, I'm taking the penalty kick, and he's ready. Meanwhile, I'm trying to concentrate on what he's doing when the referee is actually going to blow the whistle, and the referee's busy arguing with the guy that argued with him, arguing with my manager, and I'm like, shush, 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 shut up, quiet, calm down, chill out, okay? And they just keep going on and on, 2 guys with the referee. Meanwhile, let me outline the penalty kick. From 12 yards away, okay, a guy's going to kick a ball at me that's going to travel about 80 miles an hour, okay? I know in Europe you probably are like, what is that in kilometers? It's probably like 120 kilometers an hour if you're trying to figure it out. 80 miles an hour, okay? That shot, I looked this up, that shot will travel from the guy's foot at the penalty spot to the goal line in 500 milliseconds, okay? I don't even know what that means, okay? I'm into movies. So let me put it in terms of a movie, okay? You're watching a movie. In 1 second, okay, 24 frames of film will go by. You will see 24 frames pass your field of vision in 1 second. Now you take one of those frames and chop it into 25 pieces. That's how fast that ball gets from the shooter's foot to the goal line. So I'm trying to stand here and prepare myself to defend against what I think is the hardest play to make in all of sports. If I'm incorrect about that, I would love to hear what any athlete out there thinks is a harder play to defend than a penalty kick, a harder play to make than stopping a penalty kick in football. Tell me what it is, because I don't think there is one, okay? And so I'm trying to read this guy's, be tuned in, when is the ref going to blow the whistle? Read the guy's body language. Read his demeanor. And meanwhile, I have 2 guys, including my manager, arguing with the ref, distracting your own goalkeeper. Dumbasses. That's so stupid. Don't call me names. Don't talk to my guy like that. You're distracting your keeper, dude. Are you kidding me? So anyway, it finally settled down. The dude takes his penalty kick. I read it perfect, man. And I dove in the right direction. And so this field had a huge puddle of water and mud. in the goal box, like a foot in front of the line. So I take my step and I dive exactly where the ball is going, and my foot slips out from under me because I stepped on mud. Otherwise, I save it. And actually, I came straight down on my elbow because my foot slipped out from under me. Otherwise, I actually read that shot perfect and would have stopped it. That dude actually got lucky. So I'm like, you know what? My reflexes are back. I got unfortunate. I actually felt good because I reacted. I went the right way, and if it weren't for that, I actually would have been right in front of the dang ball. So I can't even be too upset about that. What I'm upset about is my guys arguing with the referee. So then what happens? There's one more goal, okay? The other goal, and so I got to go back, all right? So about 20, 30 minutes into the first half, we sub a guy on the right defense, okay? So that guy comes on and immediately starts barking at his own teammate, my stopper, who, like, we've been playing lights out up until now. And now he comes on, he's like, do this, push up, hang back. Whatever he was telling him, it's like, play the onside trap. Don't play the onside trap. Come up further. Stay back. Hang back. It's like, we've been doing just fine up until now. I'm actually starting to gel with the defense, and now I got this dude comes on who rarely plays that position. It's like, what? Why are you even in this position? And it's like, now he's barking orders at dudes that have been doing just fine, okay? I'm not sure if the first goal they scored was after he came on or before it. I don't actually remember what order it was. It doesn't really matter. So anyway, now I'll go into the second half of the game. Same guy on our team, barking at our players, barking at the linesman, barking at the other team, barking at the ref, okay? So after the penalty kick, we're down 3-0 at this point. So this guy, I don't even know what triggered it exactly. So all of a sudden, there's a squabble, like right in front of our goal box, a little bit further than outside the goal box, like 20 yards out, right? Goal box is 18. He's slightly outside. So like all of a sudden, my dude, this guy who's been barking the whole time, gets in this dude's face. I'm not sure, was there a little bit of shoving? Maybe. There wasn't a lot of shoving. It was a lot of like, in your face. I think there was some shoving. And just started like arguing, man. And it's like, so now you're arguing. By the way, this guy already had a yellow card for I think it was hacking someone or mouthing off to a lineman. I'm not even sure. So this dude already has a yellow card. Now he's like in somebody's face to the point where our own teammates are trying to pull him off of this guy. Then he gets in our own team member's face, okay? So it's like you're in the other guy's. You've got a yellow card already. Now you're in somebody's face. Now you're in your own teammate's face. Now it's a huge cluster fuck. And the manager is like, I want to sub him out. So then he says, he curses at the ref. And it's like, you're right. Gives him another yellow card and then a red card. Thrown out. It's stupid, man. 2 games ago, we had a guy get red cards. Like, you didn't learn your lesson. Now we're shorthanded. Not against the team that might be the worst team instead of us. We're shorthanded against one of the best 2 teams in the league, the highest scoring team in the league. Okay, now we're shorthanded. And thus the fourth goal is the best scorer in the league gets some kind of funky lob pass over the defense. I have to come out, or I'm a sitting duck. And he's basically splitting the defense because we don't have a guy somewhere. We're missing a guy, right? On the right, I think. So I have to come out, or I'm a sitting duck, and then he lobs me. It's like he has to make a perfect touch to do it, and he does because he's the highest scorer in the league. It's like, okay, I can't hang that on myself either. I can hang that on the idiot who forced us to play shorthanded against one of the best 2 teams because you got a red card. And so let me address that, okay? I started playing this game, football, when I was 6, okay? I've had 1 yellow card in my life. I also talk about this on the video that I shot referring to the first video that I ever made. And that video I haven't actually posted yet. But it talks about this. I have had one yellow card in my life, and I have never had a red card, okay? So this guy managed to get 2 yellow cards and a red card. That's more yellow cards and more red cards in one game than I've had in 44 years. Okay? Check yourself. Check your ego. Check your bullshit. Check your attitude. And check your hot head at the door, bro. It's friggin' stupid to get red cards, okay? It pissed me off. And you know what I want to say, man? Because I seem to be on a team with some hot-headed dudes, okay? There's at least 3 hotheads on this team. 1, 2, 4. There's 4 hotheads on this team, okay? And the manager's one of them. Check it, man. This is what I'm going to say. You get a red card, anybody on my team gets a red card, I'm walking off the field with you, okay? You don't just lose the guy that gets carded, you lose your goalie too. Understand it now. You're not down a guy, you're down 2 guys with no backup goalkeeper, okay? So get your SHIT together and stop getting fucking carded. Okay? I'm going to say it again. Check your ego and check your hot head and check your big mouth at the fucking door before you get on a field with me. I'm not okay with that shit. All right? And yeah, I didn't get off to the best start with this team. I bobbled some shit. I've made myself look stupid. I'm over the new guy jitters. I'm not going to put up with this kind of bullshit, dude. So overall, like I said, Pasquale's back. Like, I'm feeling good. I came out and I played a good game. I made no mistakes. I made a few great plays. There was one play at the beginning, in the early going of the game, the dude had a shot point blank on me around the penalty kick in the middle of the play and drilled the ball, and I made a fantastic save that stopped an early goal, popped it over. And I just looked at him and was like, oh shit, this dude's got a goal, man. And I saved it. It was a pretty damn nice save. So, I'm just telling you, Pasquale's back, baby. He's back. I shook off the cobwebs and the new guy jitters, man. And I tell you, you know, whoever's out there on the other teams, watch out, mofos. Watch out, mofos, because you are facing the goalie god, bitches. Bye, boys and girls. Bye. Oh, wait. What else was I going to say? I'm not going to say bye yet. So anyway, I'm just going to reiterate. Yeah, my takeaways. That's my takeaways, man. Pasquale's back. I played a good game the other night. I'm gelling with my defense. We reinvented the formation. Like, that game was going pretty good, man. It got off the rails because a few guys can't keep their temper in check. But, like, we were gelling. Man, we were gelling. Okay? I played good. Got some chemistry going. I feel like the guys who've been skeptical about me can see, you know, this guy's dialed up a couple of good games for us. Maybe he had some new guy jitters. I don't feel skepticism anymore. You guys should be able to see, dude. I've dialed up a few solid nights for you guys now, okay? And I'm just happy, man. I'm happy. It's like I may not be making this team win, but I'm not making them lose. And take that same thing a step further. At least I know that now. And I'm happy about that because I wondered about it. It's not me. It's not me. It's hot-headed bullshit, man. And it's like, dude, I made a video 2 mornings ago that's like I bumped into this guy in a coffee shop. It felt like serendipity. I found my team. They found a goalie. The universe lined up and spoke to me, and everything's cool. And I go there, and it's like this hot-headed bullshit goes down. And now I'm wondering, dude, what? What the F, dudes? Get it together, man. Just... Anyway, the journey with Valhalla continues until, what did they say? The next bat channel. Until the next bat time on the next bat channel or something like that. All right. Now, the goalie god, Pasquale, is saying goodbye. Until next time, boys and girls.